We in the office.
There's a price you pay for the game you play.
Oh! We in the office. Oh!
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Say It How You Feel. I'm Mo.
I'm Say.
And on this week's installment of this motherfucking podcast, we're going to be talking about something that we all deal with, something that some of us have a fear of, and that is rejection.
Story time.
No. I feel like the Dikembe Mutombo finger is the perfect moment for that right there. So, as a youngster coming up, like I wasn't the most confident motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was funny, but it was like I wasn't good at reading women, you know what I'm saying, coming up. So it was just like I would be cool with chicks, like I was mad cool with females. Like I was just a cool motherfucker to be around. But it's like I was never like a shooter when it came to like taking advantage of the moment or reading the signs. Like you could see it in her eyes, and I just would be like, no, I would beat myself up about that type of shit.
Gotcha.
And you know what I'm saying? I was funny motherfucker though. I was cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? I still got chores. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple, but it was like the ones I really wanted. The ones I wanted back then, I ain't really shoot at because it was like I was so not confident. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was just I ain't really.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But once I joined the military and went through training and I linked up with them SWAT boys, it was over from there. Because part of the thing about SWAT, right, to stay with a 10, I was the youngest one, and these niggas like legit was like, because I wanted to be down so bad, you know what I'm saying? It was like, look, you gotta go through the boot camp if you want to be down with us. Because these niggas all had them paracord. You remember the paracord?
Niggas had a whole boot camp?
Nigga, they put me through a whole boot camp. So boom, these niggas put me through a series of challenges, bro, for me to get down with the crew type shit. So they was on some shit like, bro, you cool as fuck, but we don't know if you could get bitches. So it's like, if you gonna be with our crew, stay with a 10, you got to go out and pull some. So we would go out, bro. We go out to the mall, wherever the fuck we was at. If motherfuckers pointed at one, they'd be like, you got to go get her number. And I'm like, oh, bro, like what the fuck? So they started me off like, you know what I'm saying, the first time going out, they only pointed at a couple of them that wasn't super bad. You know what I'm saying? I shot a couple of shots, but it was like, I hate being told no. You know what I'm saying? Not on some like rapey type shit, but just on shit like, you know, I've always had fear of rejection. So we was out the one time and I was just constantly getting shot down. My confidence was low as fuck. And my dog was like, bro, it's easy. So what it is you be approaching the wrong ones. You know what I'm saying? And the way you approach them is just off. He was like, look at these two right here. All I need is a look. All I need is a look. And we like, bro, what the fuck is he talking about? And he keep looking at him. Shorty turned around. They were standing like at Cinnabon or some shit. Shorty turned around and looked at him, and he was like, boom, got it. Walked over. The smoothest shit I had ever seen, bro. Like as we was walking, he walked over, got her number, and walked back to us before we was, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just
like
boom,
a pimp.
up, like a pimp. And after that, I was like, you know what? I got it. And then I put my own little formula together. Bow. Next thing you know, I was in SWAT. You know what I'm saying? I could throw a rocket to a crowd.
Nigga made the cut.
Her number. I made the cut. I feel like a Navy SEAL or some shit. When they put my little paracord bracelet on, my nigga, was a whole ceremony and shit. Like,
yo, y'all niggas is stupid, bro. For those that do not know what paracord bracelets are, they're like some military shit. Everybody rocks them. Braided like bracelets. Yeah.
Shit, man. Shit. I worked hard for that motherfucking dog. I earned that shit. You know what I'm saying? And after that, man, once I got initiated, it was over.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
shit,
it's funny.
Though.
It's funny because like when it comes to me and rejection, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even care, dogs. Like it is what it is. I get rejected quite often, to be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it real. Maybe like twice a day I get rejected, nigga.
God damn, twice a day, nigga. You shooting like that?
I mean, hey man, I'll be on the move, man. If I'm impassing, whatever. I just, you know what? It sounds horrible. It sounds horrible, but bro, I really like a lot of women just, I don't know. I know my approach is smooth, but you know what's funny? I'll give you a good example. Like if I'm out with my boys, more recently, I took a trip and I was out and I'm talking about every single shorty that I seen, bro. I was on it. And at one point, my man was like
dog and heat.
Like a exactly
dog with the pink thing hanging out.
He's like, God damn. He's like, bro, they call me Brown. He was like, Brown, damn, Brown, you don't stop, man. He's like, you won't go. all fucking day. I was like, bro, listen, and that's how it is. And he was like, God damn, nigga, you make me feel like I'm not doing enough. I was like, nah, man, that's just me. And he's like, bro, one thing about you, you a smooth ass nigga. So I was like, what you mean? So he started breaking it down. And he was like, one thing about you, bro. He's like, we sat down at this restaurant. It was me and my mans. We sat down. And the moment we sat down, this chick came over. Like, this chick was bad. I'm talking, she was a 10. And she's taking our order, whatever we're talking. And he said, when Shorty came over, he's like, bro, your body changed. You sat up, you started smiling, you shot her a look. Yes. And you not for nothing, like you see me do this shit just naturally. Y'all niggas told me this shit before, like, bro, you just a smooth nigga. And I don't be thinking nothing of it, you know. But hey man, I shoot my shot. But one thing about me, I think where I fuck up is like I just be forgetting to look at the hand, like to see if Shorty got a ring. You know what I'm saying? So more lately, as of late, I've been more cautious of that. Like, yo, pay attention to like the ring, nigga. Like, how you not looking at people's rings? But yeah, man, I get rejected often, and I really don't care. You don't see me fucking shooting at women or disrespecting. I'm just like, it is what it is. Like, we cool.
You know, no incel shit. This
Nah, man, not at all,
bitches
man.
never choosing me. That shit's fucking weird, bro. I know this is mostly weird. White dudes, but
it's lame.
That's just weird, man.
It's lame as fuck.
Shit. Hell yeah.
It is. And that's my thing. Like, listen, if I make a pass at a woman and she shoots it down and she's like, nah, listen, I got a boyfriend, or I've heard it all, bro. Like, I don't talk to guys. So you talk to women? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've heard it all. Just died. All the excuses. Everything, bro. Everything. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm late for work. But I'm like, so, but you're behind the counter of Starbucks. Like, what do you mean you late for work? You standing right here. Like, you talking, bro, I'm telling you, I heard it all. And I just like, okay. And I smile, let it go, man. I smile, let it go. So you know what it is too? I do believe that sometimes men can be intimidating when they're like approaching women.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's not, they don't even want to say no. They just don't know how to respond. And sometimes you catch women off guard. And I have a tendency to do that shit too. But listen, like I said, rejection and me, we go hand in hand, and it's cool, man. I don't.
And the lamest shit though is when a nigga get rejected. Well, fuck you, then, you ugly ass bitch. Like, you
I hate that shit.
Like, that's just corny as fuck, bro. Like, that shit lame. You know, women do that shit too. Women do that shit. I don't. They do. It feels like it feels so much better to reject somebody than to be rejected. Like, I done had this shoot at me, and I'll just keep it in the stack. Like, I'll never forget, bro. I was going through McDonald's one time. I was pulling up to McDonald's, and Shorty came to the door, was like, "Damn, you cute. You got a girlfriend?" And I was like, "Actually, I'm married." This was before I was even married. Like, I just wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
You was always saying that.
Yeah, she was like, well, damn, you want a girlfriend? I was like, you persistent, like, you, that's no, what the fuck?
Well, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, fuck you then. I had another bitch come up to me the one time, you know, tell me I was handsome and all of that shit. And she was like, yo, so why don't you take down my number? And I was like, nah, I'm good, I'm married. She's like, oh, you must be gay. Like, bitch, what kind of insult is that?
Shit.
Like,
bro, like, I've had that one too.
That shit's ridiculous. Like, you mad? Huh?
I had a bitch say I was gay.
You mad?
I had a chick say I was gay before. I had, like I said, bro, I've had it all, man. I've rejected women, but I think I do it with like grace. Like, I'm like, oh no, thank you. You know, I don't want to make them feel like it's something wrong because
like they less than. Yeah.
Right. And you know, and listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know we always talk about double standards and shit, but when it comes to men and women, when women make that approach, you know, it's a little bit more harder because they're going against everything that they're somewhat taught. Like, exactly. So when a man shuts a woman down, it's like, damn, like, you know, that shit hurts. But me, I feel like I have like a certain grace to it, you know? And like I said, I've had chicks say I'm gay, or you must be gay, or fucking everything in the book, bro. But it is what it is. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not fucking with you, and we good. Like, we straight. So it is what it is.
You ever had a bitch laugh in your face when you tried to holler at her?
Yes, I have.
Bro,
like clean, look at me like surprised. Nah, look at like, okay, fair. I was at the club, right? Check this out. I was at the club, and I remember I had like tapped her shoulder, and I was like talking to her, and she like leaned back, she looked at me, and she laughed, and she walked off, and I just stood there like, damn, that's a first. Bartender, let me get a shot of Henny, nigga, and I just kept going with my business. Like, it was what it was. Like,
we was
I'm telling you,
being a fellas, this was like I said, you know, back in the day, we had we was out someplace. I think we was like at a restaurant or some shit. And I had walked up on Shorty, and she was sitting at the table with her girls. And I walked over and I was like, yo, excuse me, I'm not trying to be rude. Pardon me real quick, but yo, you are gorgeous. And, you know, I went into my whole little spiel and shit. And the bitch looked me down. She looked down at my shoes, looked up at my face, looked at her homegirls and busted out laughing, bro. Like I didn't.
Damn.
She didn't say no. She didn't. Only response she had was laughter, and I just stood there looking at her like, haha, like what? Funny, right? So what's up? And she just continued to laugh, and her homegirl was like, "Yeah, she not really interested." Like, "Oh, fuck you!" Then. I ain't say that, but I felt
Yeah, of
that shit.
course.
Like, you musty bitch.
I mean,
Shit,
yo,
man. That
it
shit
is what
hurt,
it is.
nigga.
Of course it hurts. Nigga. I mean,
You
of
couldn't
course
tell
it
me
hurts.
no. Like, damn, you had to just laugh at a nigga face. Like,
Hey
I'm
man, it is
handsome,
what it is. I
bitch.
mean, listen, I'm not gonna pass any fucking remarks on how you look, but I'm just like, listen, I know I'm not ugly, my nigga. Trust me. And it and it is what it is, right? It is what it is. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna keep it a stack. My same man, the same man that put me on to a couple of things. He was just like, yo, one thing about you, bro, like men that are comfortable in their own skin to like accept that rejection are just different. I'm gonna keep it real with you, because niggas don't turn bitter. They not out here trying to like be on some foul shit. Because I seen it go south where niggas get disrespectful, and I'm just like, bro, why are you doing that? You're doing
Mhm.
that because you're insecure and she hurt your feelings because she doesn't want to talk to you. And I've also seen women entertain shit knowing out of fear because these niggas don't know how to take rejection.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they entertain
Especially
this
y'all
shit.
New York niggas.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. These New York niggas are different, bro. I was driving, I seen a nigga pulled over like he was gonna kidnap her. So I kind of slowed down. I was like, God damn. And like he ghost ride the whip a little bit, bro.
God damn.
And he was in a minivan, my nigga. So we're driving. He like ghost rides the whip. He put that bitch in park. The car jerks. He hops out. I'm like, oh shit, niggas, it's the ops, right? But it's a dude hopping out the car. That's how he hopped out the car, and you could see the pure fear on her
Fear.
face,
Yeah.
fear, and she was bad. So he's talking to her, nigga pants sagging. He walking over there talking to her. He got his man's in the car. His man's just looking, and I'm slowing down like this is mad fucking shady. And if I was her, I would be petrified right now. Right. So I kind of slowed down, and then he kept talking and they was walking, but she just kept looking at her phone and she was talking back and shit. But these New York niggas are different, bro. They really they're different and they're disrespectful and they really can't take rejection. I'm sorry. They
Yeah.
can't. There's no
That's what Shorty called
finesse
me
to these
gay at in
niggas.
New York. Shorty called me gay in New York. Oh
I
yeah, nigga, you
believe
must
it.
be gay. I'm like, bitch, fuck the fuck. No. It's not the
I don't
case at
know, my
all,
man.
ma'am.
Rejection is a hard thing, man. It's a hard pill to swallow. I'm gonna be honest with you. Unless you me. You just get accustomed to that shit. You're like, hey, it's okay.
It's
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh shit. Oh my
Ah.
God. You see how niggas is in sync? Oh my God. You see how niggas is in sync, bro?
That's fucking
We
funny.
cannot make this shit up. Oh God. But yeah, bro. Like it is what it is. You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
When I was living in Japan, um, because of like their culture and shit, men are not like they don't really approach women like that. It's always the older dudes, like dudes in their 40s or 50s who are like approaching girls and like flirting with women and stuff like that. And the younger dudes are so afraid of rejection. Like the women kind of fill that role as like stepping in as like leaders. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's so weird seeing dynamics. So when you have like a person who's like a man interacting with women, they go nuts. They go nuts. And it doesn't happen often, bro. So like being in Japan for 2 years, I used to watch the dynamics of like how men and women interact. And it's like it's a country with no PDA. That's another thing too. Like PDA is just now being broken. So
Damn. So no hugs, no handhold, none of that shit.
nah, I mean you'll see the hand holding and shit, no kissing. Like you'll see like cute shit like dudes feeding their girlfriends and shit like that, or like cleaning her face, but like the kissing, the hugging, holding hands, you'll see that's is just now becoming acceptable. But that kissing shit, and they do other cute shit. They do other cute shit to show their affection. But it's a country that is so away, like it's so gone from that. Like I went out last night and this nigga was tonguing some chick down at the bar. I was like, God damn, bro. And then
Let
another
her
like,
breathe, cuz.
bro, it was like, yeah, I was eating clams too. Like, son, give her some
Oh.
give her some room, bro. And then like there's a lot of women dressed too, like in dresses and shit, like ass cheeks out. I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? But again, like I said, it's different. Like you could see the difference in like culture and like how it's different in America. So like rejection
Yeah.
over there is 10 times like a nigga would kill himself if he gets rejected type shit.
Damn.
Yeah,
You
it's bad.
disgrace my family.
Oh my God. Bro, why you doing? Why you
I'm
do,
sorry.
bro?
I didn't mean to
What's
do
with
that.
the
I didn't mean to
fucking
do that.
voiceovers?
I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean
I'm
to
not
do
taking that shit out either. This nigga does comedy and he just starts coming with the fucking. I like it. It's funny.
It
Please
just
don't be
came
offended,
out.
y'all.
It just came out. I was gonna go further, like, somebody about to take a walk, but I didn't want to go that far neither. Because yeah, no disrespect to Japan.
Any type of Asian community. Yeah, this nigga, he's on one. Oh shit. Say how you feel, huh? But
Good
yeah,
stuff, man. Fun stuff.
Facts.
Yeah, but and like, the whole fear rejection thing. I feel like the more you do it, the more you shoot, the more you get told no. When I was doing the whole credit thing, you remember that shit? They told me to embrace the no's. You should look for no's. Don't fear the no's. Right. You gotta wade through the no's to get to the yeses. And it's like, I just hate the word no, bro. Like, that is one of the most negative words in the English lexicon. My niggas, no. Like, no. Who the fuck?
How many times a day you say that shit though?
I can tell you it's increased since I've become a parent. I say no just cause now. Exactly. But it's because you got to get them used to it. That way they're not afraid of rejection when they get older.
Oh wow, look at that.
It's a method to the madness, my nigga. It's a method to the madness.
They got to get used to it, but you don't, nigga. Okay, got you.
I'm used to it now. You know what I'm saying? I know that at this point in life, most of the shit that you're gonna get out of life, you gotta face it head up. If you a closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't ever shoot the shot, how can you ever get the shot blocked? How can you ever be rejected if you don't shoot it? So
right. Well, there you go. So you got the answer. You just like, I don't like hearing that shit though.
I hate the word no, nigga. Like, but hey, it is what it is. You gotta face it. Shit.
Facts.
I don't like broccoli either, but I still eat it.
Facts. And I was having dinner with Andres the other night, and he was saying the same shit, bro. He's like, listen, you gotta lean into them things. You got to lean into the no's. You got to lean into the lessons. You got to lean into all that shit, because if you don't, how are you ever going to be better?
Facts.
How? Like, that's real shit. So like, that's why I'm like, when I hear like I get rejected, listen, I've caught some fucking wins. You know that. Yeah. You know that. And I think also a part of that, like a part of me taking or, accepting the rejection so easily, I think that's why I do fuck with quality women too, to keep it a stack with you. I think it kind of all works full circle for me. But yeah, enough about me. Moving on. Story time. So I was talking to this chick, and we was chopping it up, and I was like, listen, if I ever wanted to get an answer out of you, it's very simple. And she was like, okay, how do you do it? I was like, I ask it during sex. And Shorty was like, what? I was like, I'll ask the question during sex. And she's like, explain that to me. I was like, yo, when you're having sex and you ask a question, you're going to get the most purest form of shock, right? And it's going to be confusion. It's going to be puzzle. It's going to be like, what?
And I have that might kill the vibe though. Like, what the fuck are you asking me this for? Like,
Listen. I've done this several fucking times. I swear. To me, it's comical. Don't judge me. It's a judgment-free zone. I'm gonna say how I feel. Don't judge me.
Sadistic motherfucker, man.
I know, man. And this is probably one thing I think I'm gonna like get away from, because I do this shit often. But I was like, let me stop doing that, because I fucked the vibe up. But it also, what's funny too? And I'll be honest.
So what's your favorite kind of food, huh?
No. No,
Mexican.
Nigga, what did you say? Yo.
Mexican.
Bro, you're fucking stupid, bro.
I just think, what kind of questions are you asking?
I don't want to say because we're gonna air this, but I will say this, right? I ask like stupid questions during sex, and it's funny to me, but it's also fucked up. But then I'm like, you know what? I gotta stop doing this, because it creates this it fucks the vibe up. But I'm gonna tell you what, and when it has worked for me, which is more times than not, if I ask I'll ask like a weird question. I'm not gonna say what it is, right?
No, you have to give an example, because now it's like, what's 2 + 2? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we gonna name our first baby? Like, what the fuck?
Hell no.
Exactly. Like you leave it too open. It's too broad. I just ask bitches questions while we having sex. Like, you gotta like rein it in. Like, what's their favorite color? What's their favorite movie?
All right, you ready? You're gonna lie. Oh my god. All right, so more recently I was like, what color socks did I have on?
Nigga, what?
She was like, what? She She said, what? And then she pushed me over. I was like, oh shit. And I started laughing. She's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? That was a while ago. I say stupid things, but let me tell you, hold up.
When we was driving home, there was a neon light on the right-hand side. You remember what it said? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's stupid shit like that, right? But I was like, what color socks I had on? Shorty was like, yo, the vibe was killed, but it was funny. It was funny. And let me tell you, so there was one time where this shit worked in my favor. And like, and it had like, it was great, right? So like, we're starting to shit off. And then I was like, what did I order for an appetizer?
In
the middle, like straight in the middle, bro. Shorty, like, she stopped, she burst out laughing, and she was like, and she said it, and then we both laughed, and then like the shit was just, it was like it kicked up a notch. But it was funny. It was funny. It was like, yo, it was, I don't know, man. It was a funny moment.
So what happens if they answer correctly and then they're like, okay, so what about and you're like, oh shit.
Nah, I never had nobody.
Can I phone a friend?
I never had nobody follow up with like a stupid question. Like I never had nobody do that. But I have had like, okay, like that was weird. Okay, you fucked the vibe up. Okay, like yeah, this is like I've had it go south, but I mean I'm a suave nigga, so I kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like I never finished. Let's just say that, right? Or they never finished. But the thing is, like, I have fucked the vibe up. But then, like I said, more times than not, like this shit works. But I'll tell you right now, that time where Shorty was just like, "Oh, you had this," and like I looked at her, I kind of smiled. She smiled, and it was a vibe, bro. It was energy was on 10, bro. I'll ask stupid questions during sex. It's funny, and you also get like the most purest reaction of surprise. And I think I kind of get a kick off that shit. Sorry,
sick.
Hey man, call it what you want, bro.
You got a kink, huh? That's what that is.
If that's a kink, then yes, that's my kinkiness. It's just funny, bro. It's funny. It's weird. I mean, but
it's weird as shit.
It is weird, but it's funny. You know what? Also,
no judgment.
You share a moment.
No judgment, dog.
No judgment. But you're also sharing a moment with that person. And believe it or not, I mean, it's just sex, but you're sharing a moment where it's like, yo, what was the weirdest thing or the funniest thing somebody ever said during sex? Guess what? They're gonna think about me.
Mm-hmm. This man asked me what color socks he had on. What the fuck?
It's a trick question because I always wear black socks.
Damn, you done gave out the answer key.
If I ever say that shit, bitch, it's a trick question. I always got black socks on. So always, I'm gonna die with some black socks. But anyway, yeah, man, that's just some funny shit that I do, man. I'm sorry. Don't judge me for it, man.
You should start doing shit like painting one toenail. Just paint one toenail. What color was my toenail? What the fuck?
What? Nah, bro, you're taking it too far. You're gone too far, brethren. You're gone too far. Bro, we're not doing that. Funny, man. We're not doing that.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Hey, why I gotta be weird, bro? Why you being judgmental, my nigga?
My fault. I just wanted to say it. I apologize. No judgment, man.
I know everybody else listening is like, that was too much information to say.
No, they like this nigga fucking weird. That's what they say. Hey, yo, this nigga weird.
Yo,
that's what they said, but it's all good. Like I said, no judgment, man.
So funny story, right? I was out with my boy. We had a club, and I'm chilling, right? I'm chilling, and then there was these 3 girls in a corner, right? And there was some attractive women. So my boy was trying to get like a spot because there was a group of us. He was trying to get a spot, and it was weird. It was crowded. It was getting packed, and the bartender was like, "Yo, y'all can have it." So he orders a hookah, and we take the edge of the bar. As we take the edge of the bar, these 3 girls come over with their hookah. Like Shorty's carrying her own shit, and she puts it at the bar. He's like, "Yo, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, we got this spot." He's like, "No, you don't." Like, "I got this." She said, "Nah, they said to come over here." He's like, "Nah, I got this." So he's going back and forth with them. I pulled him aside. I know. I was like, "Yo, my man." He's like, "What?
What's wrong with you?"
I was like, "Bro, let them stay, man. I know you're not your type. Let them stay and let everybody else get some." You know what I'm saying? Because it was a group of us, bro. It was like guys and girls.
Don't be selfish.
But he was like, "You're right." I was like, "Bro, let me come over there." So I walk over there, and I was like, "Excuse me, ladies, I'm sorry." And then she's like, "Nah, we'll leave." I was like, No, please stay." And I was like, "Do you mind us sharing the area?" And then she was like, "Nah, I'm cool with it." I was like, "All right, cool, we're good. We'll hang out, we'll vibe." And as we did, bro, I came over there, and nigga, I was on some shit where I was like, I know I said I wanted to share these women with these other motherfuckers, but I was like, I know I said that, but bro, I was
Then
on
you
some
got
shit, was
selfish.
like, I did get selfish, and I was like, "So what's your name?" And they was with it, bro. They was like, "Oh, I'm like, what's your name? What's your name? Okay, what you do?" And we were just talking, bro. And then my boy looked at me, and he's like, "Dog, I thought you said you was gonna share." I was like, "I know what I said, nigga, but I'm in the zone. Don't pull me out, coach." He's like, "All right."
But you say, don't you know not to ever get in front of a black man in front of a buffet line?
Nigga, I was like, nigga said crab legs. I want some crab legs. Nigga, I was in the zone, bro.
They got
And
lobster tail over
facts, bro. I was like, okay, niggas eating good over here. And then you know what? The other niggas didn't even trip. Like they let me do my thing. But it was chilling. And then here comes the hating ass bouncer. And this nigga kicked us out. He's like, hey, these people ordered this spot. So we're like, yo, they told us it was good. He's like, who? So the bartender, man. The bartender said we could chill over here. He's like, nah. And then he's like, well, these guys paid for it. And then here come these two Nigerian looking ass niggas with, I'm talking like they wearing like
The juicy
ridiculous
smooth yay niggas.
Nah, bro. Nah. Like I'm talking about these niggas was hustlers. Like they were wearing FUBU and other shit. I'm not even trying to like play them on that level, but fuck that. I'm gonna say how I feel. These niggas wearing like fake jewelry, and they came over with like fake ass shades. Nigga, I was like, what the fuck are these niggas wearing? Right? And I'm like, these niggas. So because they paid for this little section, y'all kicking us out. He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, bro, this is lame. So I ended up, of course, befriending these other group of dudes. And I was like, yo, do you mind if we kick it over here? Because we're trying to like, all, they got us all packed. He's like, yo, it's cool, bro. We can all chill. And that's what ended up happening, bro. So I ended up being the nigga that mingled everybody to get us all to create this one huge ass section, and ended up being lit, man. Ended up being a great night. But I was just like, bro, what type
So the
of
Nigerians had to come and fuck it up in the beginning.
I was like, bro,
yes,
what
we
are you
paid
wearing?
for this. We paid for these spots.
And then he was like, he was snapping his fingers at the girls to come over, and they were like, ill nigga. Like she literally said ill nigga in this nigga's face, and he got mad. And I had to like pull her aside. I was like, yo, chill. Like, you don't know that man. You don't know what he does. Clearly, it looks like he sells bags, but like, don't disrespect.
Nigga said knockoffs.
Like, don't disrespect this man, because you don't know what type of time he's on, So, hey, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But anyway, point of the matter is like niggas can't take rejection well. Even those older men in their prime couldn't take rejection. Facts. And I think with time, you just become smooth to it, man. Just become a smooth ass nigga.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. The big thing is, you got to go through it to get through it. It's all a learning experience. And how can you get over rejection if you are scared to face it?
Facts. That's true. That's true, man. You're never gonna get nowhere by being afraid.
It's not only in relationships. Even you scared to ask your boss for that promotion at work because you scared of what the fuck you gonna say. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never get the promotion if you scared to ask for it. Maybe he's just waiting on you to take some initiative and ask for the shit. That way he could give it to you.
I could tell you the same thing, nigga. Maybe not promotion, but maybe in other compensating ways. And I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. He's like, nah, nigga, we've been over this 10
talked
times.
About this 1,000 times.
You promised me you wasn't gonna bring this up like the fucking vaccination shit. You promised me, say. All right, bro. I'm letting go. Right. Oh shit. I ain't shit, right?
Good times, man. I love you though.
Facts. I love you too, man.
But yeah, you ain't shit. But anyways, so everybody, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all coming to tune in, kicking it with us. We kind of chopped it up a little bit on this episode, but hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you have some laughs. Hopefully we can get your day kicked off on the right foot.
Facts.
Good morning.
Facts. Big facts. Good morning. Good. Listen, any one of you motherfuckers ever come up to me and start talking about my sexual preferences and what I do during sex, I promise you it's gonna be an issue, right? This is strictly for comedy, and that's it. We're leaving it here. Like I don't ever
gotta put that shit on the t-shirt. Put that shit on the t-shirt. What color my socks? What color my socks?
I don't ever want to hear about this shit ever again. Just like Drizzy said, bro. I'm so serious. Listen. That's what I do. It is what it is. If you listen to me. If we've had a sexual encounter, I've probably done it already, and you're probably like, "That's what that was." I apologize. I'm just weird like that. Sorry.
Ain't no reason to apologize. Nah, it's up.
You're right. You're right. If it's up to the stuck, right?
Hey, it is what it is.
Just go ahead and bust it wide open while you at it. Anyway. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys. We tell you this every week. We have a special episode for you guys closing out the year. So y'all, please stay tuned. It's going to be Liddy to Titty, and I cannot take credit for that. That is the great comedian on Instagram, Ken Starr's term. So Liddy Two Titty.
Okay, all right. Well, I thought you were saying that shit like motherfucking Ken Stars was coming. I'm like, oh, I ain't hear about that. But yeah, we definitely got something dope that's gonna close out the year. You know what I'm saying? We approaching that 1 year. We about to, y'all stuck around for this long, so just know that it's gonna be a lot more coming. We looking forward to 2022. It's gonna be very prosperous for Say It How You Feel and the founders and members of such. You understand?
You hear me?
So keep kicking it with us. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for coming back. You know, if you think we funny or you love what we do, don't be afraid to share us, man. Tell somebody else to tell somebody. Reach one, teach one. Understand me.
I hear you.
But again, I'm Mo.
I'm Say.
And this was Say It How You Feel. We love you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.